Hi, I've done this video about 4 times now. Okay, I'm going to try this again and see if I can't make it short and sweet. Today is April 30th. It's the last day of the gratitude challenge, and I have learned a lot about myself. I'm tempted to do a May gratitude challenge that I don't post and see what I write down. I edited and, what would the word be? I screened and censored a lot of what I wrote down. And I'm not sure why. You know, I've always been completely honest about who I am and what I'm about on here, because I don't want you to think that I'm something I'm not. Like right now, I'm in a house, and if you can see in the mirror there's umbrellas. It looks like I'm in a fancy Palm Springs home. I am in a lovely Palm Springs home, but I work here. I don't own the home. So if you've seen me in different areas of this wonderful home, it's not mine, right? So that's why I think it was stuff like that. Like, I'm so blessed being sober that God has provided me with such a wonderful life. It's you know, but it's not really mine. So, you know, you see people on Instagram come on and they're all, everything's perfect and da-da-da. And I guess that is true, but I want you to know the truth, right? So everything kind of has a backstory. You know, like I work here. So what am I grateful for? Well, I'm grateful I work in such a beautiful home. And I'm grateful that the person that I work for lets me do my recovery work on the side, right? That lets me do my avocation of helping people whenever I want, right? So I'm grateful for that. How do you write that down in a one-liner? You know what I mean? I'm grateful that, you know, this job provides me a car to drive. I drive a car of the person that I work for, which is great because I loaned my car to someone last December when I started this job. Right when I started the job, I loaned my car to someone to take someone home from an AA meeting, and they got in an accident and totaled my car. Now, what am I grateful for there? I'm grateful they didn't die or kill anybody else in this accident. It was a fluke accident. I'm grateful I had insurance because it paid off my loan, right? I'm grateful that I work somewhere where I have a car to drive, so I wasn't forced to buy a car right away because I don't have any money. You know what I mean? I'm grateful that I have a job, and I've had this great job where I've been able to work through the pandemic and take care of my kid, right? I'm grateful for everything, but it doesn't make sense really on paper. It doesn't. You know, I've lost everything. I had it all. First time I got sober, got everything, got all the promises, right? Everything came true. And then I backed up on the program and I drank again, and I lost everything. Everything. And I was homeless, and I was penniless, and, you know, so I had to rebuild myself at an older age. You know, I'm not a spring chicken. And I was able to do that through the grace of God, really. Because if I didn't stay sober, none of it would be possible. So if you think that you have to fix your finances first, you have to fix your romances first, you have to fix everything first. No, you put this first and everything else will be taken care of. But putting it on paper was hard because I didn't want to put down on paper. You know, when I put down, like, I think the first day was a hot shower. And I thought, God, people are going to think I'm being trite. And I'm not, because I was homeless. So those things mean a lot to me. Everything means a lot to me at this point. I'm just grateful, you know. But writing it down is like, everything had a backstory. Well, that really made me look at how I judge other people. Because I don't think anybody's life is a gratitude list like that, where you just write down things. I don't. I think we all have a backstory. I think we all have explanation, you know. Someone might live in a big mansion and get beat by their partner, right? I don't know that. And I have this thing, I said this the other day to somebody, And it really caught my attention when I was doing my gratitude list. She locked her keys in her car. And I said, that's a luxury problem. Now, that was kind of a shitty thing to say. And I said that a lot to a lot of people because I want to get their perception right. That really, you're lucky you have a car to lock your keys in. But really, it negated for her what was going on. You know, she had to pay like $500 to get the dealer, because it was a nice car, to get the dealer to make another key. And I don't think she's rolling in the Benjamins. You know what I mean? I mean, because she's got a nice car, I think, you know, it doesn't mean she's got an extra $500 to throw at it, right? Throw down the drain on a key. So I really had to look at that. Like, how come it is that I want to give a backstory on my stuff, but I don't want to hear a backstory on anybody else's? Like, I want to make a judgment call, right? Just because I've lost everything and I had to start over doesn't mean that someone else that didn't is having any worse or better of a time. It really doesn't. Everyone's experience is their own experience. Remember a long time ago, someone told me an old Chinese proverb that if we all sat around a fire pit, right? We were all outside at night around a big fire, and everybody threw in their problems, and you got to see everybody's problems get thrown in the middle, you gladly take back your own. And I believe that's true. I don't know why, why all of a sudden I think that my experience might be different. It might be harder. And that got shown to me again today. I was helping a woman who is having a terrible time with her alcoholism, and she's drinking right now, and she said some mean things to me. Not surprising, when I was drinking, I was mean too. And especially to anyone that tried to help me. And she said something like, how dare you? You don't know anything I'm going through. You've had it so easy. And I was like, screw you. You don't know what a time I've had. And I thought, God, that really doesn't matter, does it? Everybody's experience is huge to them. Everybody's gratitude is huge to them. So me writing down today that I'm grateful for avocados is true. Avocados are really expensive. And if you have gone through what I've gone through, you don't eat avocados, right? I'm really grateful. The things I'm grateful for are weird too, because like I said, do I have a home right now? No. But I have a home to live in while I'm working, right? So I'm grateful for that. I mean, I don't live like I do without at all. Like, I am blessed, right? I am blessed. And so maybe this gratitude list is more of an attitude list. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what I learned. Because gratitude is an attitude. And if you have a good attitude, everything is on your list. And if you have a shitty attitude, there's nothing on that list. And you get to decide every morning. That's another thing I learned this month. You get to decide if you're going to have an attitude of gratitude or an attitude of fuck it. And there was some mornings I got up this month and it was like, fuck it. And then I had to write the list because I committed to it. And I changed. It changed my attitude. So the best way to change your attitude is gratitude. And sometimes you have to make it up. Just make it up. But it'll change your attitude and you'll get a whole new perception on life. So it was much more powerful, I thought, than I ever thought it would be. And I thought a lot more of you might participate. And the ones that I got from you were powerful. One of the people that responded was about her grandson's brain cancer, some serious shit. A lot of people. A woman on my YouTube said, I agree, a hot shower is the bomb, right? She's been without, so she knew what I was talking about. So I I really understand that this is an attitude of gratitude, and I have to choose it. I have to choose to be grateful. It's not a given. You know what I mean? I'd like to say it is, but it's an attitude, and it doesn't have to have a backstory. It doesn't. And yours doesn't have to have a backstory. And I don't have to know the backstory, right? For it to be meaningful to you. So thanks for participating with me. Thank you for reading them. You got a little insight to who I am and what I love. And I love all of you. Have a great day.